Alright, and we're back after like 12 hours of napping. I've kind of decided that today I'm going to completely do an entire overhaul of our little production system in here and actually build something that works efficiently and properly. So, fall off my freaking ladders. I'm just kind of walking around right now. Anyway, I think I'm going to... Wow, I'm an idiot. I need to really stop doing that. I'm gonna open the doors. What time is it outside? It is bright-ish. Yay. Good. I plan on getting a whole lot done in this episode, just for giggles. See how much I can get done in one episode. But screw it, leave the doors open, I don't care. And maybe I'll put some interior turrets or something. I'll think of something to put in here. But let's get working on this thing and see if we can gut this out. I gotta make sure there's nothing in our refineries. Steel tubes. I just need metal grids, which I also happen to need for that door on the other side of the base. So let's put those away. A bunch of metal grids here. Wink. Effective modules, and then I gotta run to the other side of the base, way down here, because I know there's one door that requires, small student, all that stuff. Okay. Alright, so we got our refineries, we got our assemblers in. Now, all we need is to grab some more steel plates. And what I can also do, I don't want to move that, which I probably don't really. Oh, I had one in my inventory the whole time. That on there. Interior plate. Okay, well that made a lot of sense. Like, actually none at all. Why? Why did I explode? There's no reason that I can think of that I exploded. I had gas. I should check that because I don't need fresh air anymore. Freaking what the crap. So that's just playing glitchy all over the place. What? What? Did I just lose everything? He just fell through the freaking world. Oh, that's retarded. That's just freaking broken. Oh god, that just pisses me off. Let's see if I have any more. There we go, conveyor tube's done. I need a butt ton more of those. And an oxygen tank to build some Sparrow. Bam. Working? Yes, you are. Good. So I got an oxygen system going. I've got everything but power boosted. Sweet! Okay. So, we've got ourselves a connector here for all the stuff that we need to build. I need to build somewhere to put some plates in here. Just to sort it out. The rest of it's going to be completely construction components. Keep running out of things. I really need to frickin' plan this out. Not really, I just need to have like a huge backlog of stuff. Wow! Apparently my jetpack got turned off in mid-flight. Don't do that, kids. Always leave your jetpack on. Always. Up the hydrogen and always keep your jetpack on. Yep, okay, well, that's where those go. I ran out of those, so let's see if I can complete this jump. It's all construction components now. Okay, well, this is working. Perfect. I can climb backwards? Okay. So apparently you can climb backwards on ladders. Perfect. I know I've got a whole another set of ladders over here, which I guess I can finish off. Alright, and now that we're back from the communications device of types, I was going to put ladders in there, but I think I'll just say screw it right now. I have a jetpack. And we need to get some other stuff done, like putting in a larger reactor, which I think requires a ton of materials. An arc reactor missing. 1,500 computers, a lot of computers, conductors, construction components, okay. Well, then I go to production. Let's take those off of there for now. Some arc reactor components. Ooh, that's going to take a lot of time. Okay, I guess I'll leave that alone and let it go do its thing. Unlike normal blocks, this one's stupid. Really don't like the way that you can put turrets like in specific spots on the map, but you can't put, or you can put like regular blocks in like halfway in something, but a turret can't be put where there's plenty of room. Like, I could put a turret right here. It could swivel all the way around in all directions, like its entire direction, or its entire arc. But you can't. You have to have it, like, out here. Actually, I don't even have a spot here that isn't connecting or, like, attached to one of these freaking rocks anywhere. It's just really annoying, and I wish they would fix that and make it so that you can actually place a freaking turret where it belongs. It doesn't need that big of an arc, like at all. Okay. Having to dig all of this out, make a freaking cave just to put a turret in it. Hey, one turret down. Okay. And turret number 2 down. Before I load them all, streaming radius up, metal movement, I don't care. Target meteors, objects off, missiles. I don't really care about missiles. Small ships off, large ships off, characters off. Not the stations either, or neutrals. I would use a conveyor system, but I don't have a conveyor system attached to it, so I don't really care. Let's see if this is everything we need. It is. Alright. That was everything we needed. Seconds. Start countdown. Let's get the frick out of here. Okay. Well, that wasn't exactly what I needed to do. And there's the explosion. Causing all the lag. Still my body location still there, my body's still there. Yes, it is. Good. There we go. Sort of. There. Alright, now we have ourselves at least a little direction. Now I need to cut it upwards. Alright, well, I just got back from Space Grocery Store in Space Town. And yeah, it doesn't seem like it to you guys, but it's been like 2 days since the last when I put all this stuff in here. So what I have decided to do, because I don't have near enough oomph, is I'm going to put in 2 more assemblers. So I already reorganized this a little bit. So I need to put in 2 more assemblers to keep my production at speed, because I'm not able to keep up because I'm trying to build that arc reactor underneath everything over there. And they're constantly putting out a ton of really difficult to make materials, so it's taking forever. Displays, computers, tubes, construction components, all sorts of stuff there. So I was going to build a ship while I was sitting here bored, but I don't actually have enough stuff or production capability to do that at the same time, I realized, so I'm going to have to put this in first. Computer system, because yeah, I don't have enough construction components to do anything, so I figured one of these can just run construction components, and one of these can just run everything else that I need. Computers, I don't know if I've got any at all. No, I don't. Okay, production. So I guess I have to mix you for a minute, take those off, and build me a crap ton of computers. Exactly my point. I needed computers. I'm completely out of computers. That's probably enough for temporary purposes. We can go back to rebuilding that. Okay. Computers. No, not freaking steel. Having steel plates. I need like 4,000 of those or something. Okay, so I've almost got the arc reactor finally up and running. I already built 1100 fuel for it, and I have no idea how much that's actually going to run, because I almost never use this thing in a survival sense. I've got 3 assemblers running arc reactor pieces just so that I can try to get it done in some semblance of time, so I don't have to wait a real week of waiting on this thing. But I've been working up in that little tunnel, and I kind of decided to do something a little bit different than running our... Let me grab some parts here. Oops, I'm going to need a few more than 37. There we go. I've kind of decided to do something a little bit different than that big hole as a hangar, which I probably will continue. I have, though, in fact, gotten the hangar doors done, so these will close. And I've kind of opened this up a little bit, and I'm going to use this for parking some of the smaller ships. I haven't done this side yet, and kind of the reason being is that I'm not sure how big my ships are going to get, my smaller ships will be. So I'm thinking that I'll keep it like a wall right now, and I might eventually dig those out to be more ship storage. Like, I don't even have enough room for one ship. Or I don't even have more than one ship. So I'm not exactly. Ooh, That's not filled. Ah, now it is. Ta-da! I need to change all the color of the lights in here too to that orange color. I like having all my hangers and all that in one color, whereas like different. I like color coding my rooms. So let's see if I can figure out which ones actually are the corner lights here. Yeah, it is what I needed. I already made a group for that. I'm being dumb. The whole hanger. Open, close. Ta-da! Okay, that completely seals up. Good. Now what I need to do... Maybe? I was kind of thinking about making a really big hangar, like back here, and then I'll have to... I can build some large ship in here, and then, but I'm gonna have to, like, bore through half the mountain to get it out. Ugh. That'll be unpleasant. You know what? Screw it. Never choose anything that's easy to do, because then you'll get really bored. You know. Oh yeah, and I can park you, which I need to get a decent view of. Okay, right there. Wait, Wormy's not running? Oh, please don't tell me that Wormy doesn't have fuel. That'll be unpleasant to get to. Fuel time 5 hours. Glad I'm working on that arc reactor. Maybe I can get it up and running for longer. I can tell you that basics, very basics, like having one reactor, one refinery, I mean, the very bare minimum of any form of ship to run indefinitely takes approximately 14 and a half solar panels, so 15 solar panels to run one pretty much indefinitely. I have made a few of those like starter type ships that like just attach. It's basically a platform with all the little mechanics in it, and just barely runs on 15 solar panels. Oh crap! Why did I just? I'm an idiot. Okay. I have to take that off to manually put 18 in there to reattach all that. Which I forgot has to be the small block. Conveyor, small block. Oops. Where's my small block? Where's my small block? There it is. There we go. Ta-da. Okay, I need to make like a transport vessel. I need to make like a little fighter vessel type thing. Now check the distance here. There we go. Now I've got them lined up. We can go back here, control panel. Where me remote control. Downward a little bit. Pretty dang close. There. Wormy has been parked. Nice. There we go. That fixed it. Okay, reactor level. Perfect. That way. And I really need to put a set of stairs down here, and I will put a floor on this, all that stuff, shortly. That'll be the next mess, is to make the reactor level. I can move. I'll be able to power those shields now that I have enough power, short of a short reactor. Then we can put shields on the base. Then I can't ram things as much. Well, I can ram things, but it'll be less dangerous for me to ram things. see if I can get a, while I'm at it, let's see if I can put in a floor under this thing. And steel plates, there we go. There's a lot of steel plates in this stupid thing. But, now we'll have a room to put our, we've got a room on our reactor, we've got a room to put our shields in, shield generator, whatever you want to call them, things. Which I have decided to use, thank you to whoever it was that said that. I don't remember the name. If I remember, I'll put a link in the thing or something to shout out to you. Why not? Do that so I can reach a reactor, and I'll put the rest of the pieces in, which I don't know if I've got them all done yet. I'll put this in here. That way I've got it. 152. I still need a bunch of these arc reactor bits. If you ever plan on putting an arc reactor in your base in survival, you'll never need power again, at least in that base. But holy crap, does it take a lot of material to make. And several hours worth of frickin' welding and moving stuff back and forth and back and forth. Let's see, where's my production at? Don't need gold anymore. Let's see, cobalt, silicone, platinum. We could use some more platinum. Alright, looks like I'm just going to sit here, and while I'm fiddling with this thing, I'll skip ahead to when the arc reactor actually gets done. We'll boost up the shields and see how well it works. Not really see how well it works, I'll just hope it works, because I really don't want to get hit with anything. Hope my planet, or my base doesn't just explode on me out of nowhere. At least I'll have a small reactor go, or a small shield generator in here moving. Alright, and the last ones are getting done, finally. I should have more than enough now, like 1 or 2. I hope. Yep. I knew I should have about 3 extras. Their way. The arc reactor is finished. Finally. Take all of this. Kick it over there. There's 1,000. 78 days of fuel just on the arc reactor. Sweet. Now I can get this small reactor. Emergency reactor. Turn that off because we don't need it anymore. That's kicking over way more than we need. Shield capacitors, our shield generator, flip that on. Kerblam! And now, if we hit anything, it should be completely, more or less, at least shielded somewhat. I know I don't have room for a big one, I just really didn't put it in, but whatever. There we go, so and I can put this in with all these chunks of whatever that's left over. Perfect, so we got a shield generator, we've got an arc reactor. I can shut down, completely rebuilt the interior of the base. And also, while I was sitting here bored, we got that hallway done. I put in a little sign, and I put in the ladders over here, which I need to still test. Make sure I don't fall off of any of them. And so far it's working well. I'm not missing any. Nope, that didn't work. Ooh, that was really close. Okay, so maybe I need to make like a secondary, or I wonder if... Hey, it worked. Okay. Huh. I don't know what caused that, but whatever. That's done, lid's done, that's done, all that's done. All this is done. I need to make a new list on our little board of things to do. And we need to make some small ships, and Maybe a big ship, and maybe make it to the moon and see what's up on the moon. If there's anything up on the moon, see what happens. Maybe make some solar cells or something. We'll figure something out. Yay! All done.